have 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights here in round 2, Season 13 SOR. And it's go, go, go. Bogdan is straight off the line. Seems to be a pretty good start, but the Inaudible Gamer already alongside him. And down the grid, we have 4 wide going into turn 2 as the Mercedes shoots down the inside. Is Dropey down his respective Broco enemy, as we have someone who's sideways actually there on the exit. Seems to be a pretty good exit. They're going to run side by side, perhaps. Oh, cuts the door there, Dropey, on the back of the Inaudible Gamer. But Dropey, from being P5 on the grid, now looks to DF to try and sneak up into P2. So Dropey with an absolute mega launch, but it doesn't look like he'll be able to keep P2 for much longer as he tucks back in towards the back, as we have 2 wide going down, as a Ferrari going down the inside of an Alfa Romeo, and it looks like he gets the move done. Hazy, who got a 5th place grid spot, has now moved on as someone got a poor exit, and now we have the Williams going down the inside. They touch wheels, they keep touching wheels, rubbing each other through this long right-hander, and it looks like the Williams just about makes it front, but the McLaren tries to hold it around the outside, and unfortunately doesn't make it stick. So that is that done, and it's fine as we have a full course virtual safety car. Encore's died. What happened to Encore? Did he lose the back end and just go into the light? He did. So he doesn't have a rear end. He doesn't have a rear wheel now. In 5 seconds, the person in front. And actually, meanwhile, we have the Red Bull and Broco going at it, as they might be 3 abreast going into the 2nd sector, and it looks like the Red Bull just about forcing to tuck in behind Broco, and he go for a dive bomb, and he goes very defensive, the Inaudible Gamer, around the outside. He sticks it, but is forced to give way. His Broco now is all over the back of the Inaudible Gamer. Goes to the outside, has no more ERS though, brakes much later. I believe he's outbraked, and he's not unbraked himself. I believe he's just broken earlier in the Inaudible Gamer. He's going for it. I believe Broco might turn it up now. No, he's not. As Broco sticks to his line, and the Inaudible Gamer reclaims his... Oh, maybe not. They go side by side. A bit of contact there, I noticed. He's already out of ERS. His rear light is flashing, and Wigo is absolutely going to fly past and gets the move done almost instantly. I've noticed out of this entire train, Maple has the most ERS by quite some margin, and Maple is actually going for the move before the bus stop chicane. He goes around the outside through the flat-out left-hander, and absolute fantastic move there. Remind me of Max Verstappen back in 2015. If R10 now trying to get the Inaudible Gamer, but the Inaudible Gamer trying to get Vigo. They'll go side by side through here, perhaps. But R10 trying to hang around the inside, but it's not going to work out too much. Now R10 trying to get a move on the Inaudible Gamer, who's out of ERS down the straight. So now he's hoping to keep the position. R10 absolutely late braking there. Outbrakes himself, but gets the move done nonetheless, as the Vigo, Trophy, and the Inaudible Gamer go into the pits. So now it's really just a matter of lapping quickly on 10-lap memes, and Bogdan rapidly closing as the Inaudible Gamer is absolutely sent it. He's lost it into the wall. He went wide on the curb, but then he just plunted straight into the wall. And Pixel now going to battle Fox down into after the Camel Straight, and this is not going to benefit Bogdan at all, as these two are going to hold each other up, and he's going to catch up. He's going to be right in the mix of things. With the better exit is Pixel, and he's going to try and send one down the inside, and the right-hander doesn't quite make it stick, but forces Fox the long way around, and they're still side-by-side through his corner, and Fox pushes Pixel wide, and they're still side-by-side going in. They're going to be side-by-side through the flat left-hander. I really don't think it's a good idea to do that. No, it isn't, and he's forced to lift, and Bogdan now all over the back of these guys, and wheel tapping, and will he be able to get in front of Fox? No, he doesn't. He's going to get held up, and look at that, 8 seconds is now the gap. So Bogdan not really appreciating this battle as much as he would have wanted to. Now he's rounding up this, and he gets in front. No, he doesn't get in front of R10, but hoping that he gets a DRS, which he will through here, that he will get in front, and hopefully someone spun at the front. It's just ruffles. But now R10 is trying to get in front as quickly as he can. Oh, he might be able to get 2 and 1 here with Vigo, and oh my goodness, Maple with an absolute send down the Camel Straight gets 2 moves in 1, and R10 now trying to replicate that, and they touch wheels and forces Vigo the absolute long way around, and Hazy gets an easy move as well down the straight. Vigo absolutely has 0 ERS to defend with, so Hazy now I think since he doesn't have the flashing light, he doesn't even have to use his DRS. He can just use the DRS to get the move done before the corners even started, and Vigo goes behind and settles for P7. As tire wear is quite everything. As R10 goes on the curb that you're not supposed to really touch and unsells his car, and now that gives him a poor run, and that gives the chance of Wigo to go down the inside into the third sector. That pushes R10 wide as he leaves him space, but it looks like that R10 can't keep his P6 for now. Now Wigo, both R10 has a bit more ERS to defend with than Wigo does, but he doesn't have the benefit of the DRS, and he goes to the inside, and that's a pretty easy move for Wigo. So he cuts the inside and makes the move before the braking even starts. As someone's scenario 7, that's DS on the back of Dropey. Looks like they might just about go side by side through here. Tell you what, no, that's not the case. His DS makes it in front of Dropey and is now going to set his sights on Bogdan, who's only 7/10 away from getting a potential race victory. And these two might fight as DS isn't fighting it too much. Doesn't see a reason to, but now with Trophy in front, these two are going to lose time, and now you can use your ERS to try and get in front. It doesn't look like it's going to be achievable to get the race win for Maple. The DS might be able to if he can. Really right now Maple is just hoping to get a podium, I'd say, at this point. As Bogdan now has played everything perfectly, he's had all the right cards, and he's done everything perfectly to finish the race in P1 and gap DS by 3 seconds. DS coming across the line to finish P2, Trophy P3, and Maple from a P9, P8 starting position goes P4 with the alternate strategy. Great race from them. So there's your grid. Oh god, please don't shoot me. I think it's Romanian flags. Oh god, I'm gonna absolutely follow this. In 1 and 2, Trophy P3 and Maple starting P8 finishes P4. Hazy P11 to P5, good race from him. R10 as well. Fox as well, Kiki Hunter, and all making gains really, the top 8. Wigo, unfortunately, starting P6, finishes P9 after all of his penalties. Pixel P10, finishing 19th, so good stuff for him. Nelby Gamer after finishing, after starting second, finishes 11th, so not a good race from him. Kalini as well, Skin Tony, Nelson, Milan, and Drakus Fly finishing the finishers, and then Brokel, who also seems to have a good race. Poofy Waffles, who spun a Rouge Futuristic as well, and Encore as well to finish off the grid.